Bruh, 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 bruh. So a couple months ago, I made a little Tay. I'll get you go. Yeah, like a little Tay YouTube video a couple months ago. Reaction about it was with Kai and Lil Tay kind of beef going on. I did watch the stream a little bit when they had a stream together, but that's not the point, man. Tell me why I seen today that Lil Tay, well, she 18 now, and she made an OnlyFans, and just in like 3 hours, she made $1 million. Whoever, y'all is, these suckers waited for her to hit 18. They waited for her to hit on. They waited for her to start an OnlyFans. Oh my God, this is absolutely crazy. That's why I'm watching this video, to know more about this situation. This is crazy.
On social media back in 2018, then you've probably seen this girl right here,
Yeah.
Lil Tay, aka the youngest flexer, the 9-year-old child that was Gucci down to the socks, flexing on everybody that came into her vicinity. It didn't matter who was in front of her.
2018, you know her flexing. She was 8. What? He said 8 years old. Now you paying for her OnlyFans. What the freak?
She'd flex on them, no matter what. Bill Gates could have been directly in front of her. And what would she do? Hit a money spread. Donald Trump could be in front of her. What would she do? Put a band to her ear. She was out here trying to make everyone look broke back in 2018. She would flex cars, houses, and money all within her videos. But in that same year, it came out that her brother was the one making her say all these wild things within her content. Essentially just trying to exploit his little sister for views.
Go back and say like, no, you broke. You still, you out here.
I remember.
You were out here like with.
That's messed up what he did.
You making a video on me.
That's very messed up.
Bitch, I'm way more irrelevant than you.
And another thing that came out in that same year was that all the houses and cars Lil Tay was flexing weren't actually hers. Oh my gosh.
Wow, I didn't know that. Holy fuck.
Do we really expect a 9-year-old to be flexing a Lambo and houses? Come on, man.
But
they happened to just be rental properties because her mother was a real estate agent. And her mother actually ended up getting fired for that.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty rough. But like I said, people actually believed it was Lil Tay obtaining all these things are like pretty stupid.
Get to the good
stuff, If you genuinely
man.
believe this 9-year-old had all this money, cars, and houses, like, I'm not gonna lie, your IQ is probably -6. Like, it's gotta be somewhere in the
I agree.
negatives. But yeah, pretty much Lil Tay was caught fake flexing, and she eventually disappeared off the face
Oh gosh, she
But then in
disappeared for a
2021,
while.
a post was made on Lil Tay's Instagram stating how a guy named Chris Hope and Honey Hope were using a bunch of Lil Tay's money, and that guy, Chris Hope, actually isn't just any guy. That's her father, while Honey Hope was her stepmother. And there were a few other posts talking about how Chris and Honey were abusing Lil Tay, and this was all posted by her brother. And after that, not much was really heard until August of 2023, when there was a Lil Tay death rumor randomly posted on her account that claimed that her and her brother just unexpectedly died out of nowhere, which is pretty crazy because no one really heard anything about this girl for years. And for her to be dead out of nowhere, that's pretty insane. A lot of people questioned how she died, and also just by hearing about how her father was abusive, people thought straight away that he maybe had something to do with it. But lo and behold, she wasn't actually dead. Apparently her account was hacked, and then she later decided to drop some music, which is pretty fishy because it kind of seems like she faked her death for the promo, you know, like claiming the account was hacked, but you somehow had a whole music video ready to go a few days later. Hey, but like she said, the account was hacked. Who knows? And I'm not gonna lie, the song is not that bad. It just sounds like some
Juice move.
I'd say like H&M, Forever 21, Target music, maybe even some TV commercial music. That's what it sounds like. But since
Yeah, I
then,
can
she pretty much
definitely-
stayed on the internet, and she actually underwent an open heart surgery, which at first I thought was fake as well. Like, the way that they announced it was they put out this post saying, "We have devastating news." And I think, like, if you want to announce that somebody has open heart surgery, you don't want to treat it like a Playboi Carti album release. Like, tell us the news within that same post instead of
Just
trying
said
to hype
already.
it up,
What
you
the
know?
hell?
But then I kind of started believing it more when this post came out. Like, that one is more believable. I feel like it should have been led with that, but who knows? They may not have had that video, so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. And this post kind of sealed the deal for me. This made it even more believable. As you can see, it shows her in this hospital bed and everything. Which then I was like, okay, that makes some sense. After the whole surgery, though, she wrote out a song called Growing Up that was apparently pre-recorded before she went into surgery, where she talks about being afraid of growing up and things of that nature. And after that, she pretty much just stayed posting on TikTok. And she also started streaming. There was like a little arc with her and Rakai, and they were streaming a ton with each other. She also had an arc with Speed's little brother. But recently, within the Lil Tay universe, she turned 18, and guess what she decided to do? Started OnlyFans, which is nasty. But what's even nastier is that she made a whopping $1 million within the first 3 hours.
Y'all is some weirdos, man. Y'all waited for years. So really, y'all waited for a decade for her to make an OnlyFans, and y'all get her a whopping $1 million. Insane. Absolutely insane. This is like, wow, like there's actually gooners who waited for her to hit 18 to start an OnlyFans, man. This is crazy. This is just, it's just that easy, huh?
Which, mind you, is 3 hours quicker than Bad Baby. For y'all that don't know, Bad Baby is the Catch Me Outside girl, and she dropped in OnlyFans the moment she turned 18. And it took her 6 hours to reach $1 million. But Lil Tay reached $1 million within only 3 hours. And she decided to drop this video right here.
Y'all already know what the f going on. We just broke the link record with the youngest link of the century.
That is crazy.
We
just broke the link record with the youngest link in the century. Hooray! Let's go! I feel like there should be more explosions within that intro right there.
$1 million in a couple hours. I'm still the youngest one doing it. For all the grown-ass haters who've been hating since I was 9 years old, look at me now. What y'all got to say? Y'all been doubting me for 7 years.
Who's that? Jesus. She feels very good about herself about this, man. This is, wow.
You can hate on me all you want. You can't say Lil Tay ain't winning. So for everybody out there, do whatever the hell you want with your life. Who gives a fuck what people have to say?
This woman is not even a woman. This little girl is dropping a whole motivational speech after breaking a record.
Not even a grown.
Holy crap.
Celebrating.
And remember this. Lil Tay rich and finna get richer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Supporters who have pre-ordered since 2018 or whenever you did.
That is crazy. 2018.
Was nearly lost
until
weirdo.
Go get her. Give me a freaking ad.
Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like the meat lovers.
Starting at $12.99. Pizza Hut.
They said that is
an
disgusting.
Which we're gonna talk about that in a minute. About all the
disgusting,
people
man.
sub to this OnlyFans. But what I want to talk about before are the numbers. 1 million within 3 hours.
That girl gonna be a multi-millionaire.
I feel like these numbers are a little bit boosted. Lil Tay is most likely with an OnlyFans agency, and they usually boost numbers when these girls post how much they make online, so more people will join that agency. Oh, she makes $1 million? Oh, why don't I try OnlyFans as well, but why don't I just join their agency? I might make a buttload of money just like her. When in reality, that's not gonna happen. There's this one girl, her name is Sophie Rain. She's like a TikToker and OnlyFans girl, and she dropped a screenshot showing how she made $40 million.
Fudge, my lord. Whoa. Bro, she making more money than some NBA players. Holy fudge. She might be making more. Just to pop a tit. and she making $43 million. Okay.
In a year on OnlyFans. When in reality, I don't believe she was making that much. I think a lot of that is inflated from her agency. She definitely makes
could be
bread,
that
but
too, yeah.
40 million. I don't believe it. I
That's
genuinely don't.
ridiculous
It's most likely
amount of
boosted.
money.
And I think the
Yeah.
same thing is
Man,
happening with
us
Lil Tay
guys
right
is
here.
weird.
But that's besides the point. Lil Tay started
We are
OnlyFans,
so
and that is
weird.
absolutely disgusting. And the fact that she broke this record apparently means that there were many men out there waiting for this moment.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all weird. Waiting. Oh my lord. Y'all grown man waiting for it. And girl who was 9 years old years ago to make OnlyFans. Make it make sense.
Just counting down on the clock. They had the day set and everything. I can't wait for Lil Tay's OnlyFans.
This is sad.
I've been waiting all my life for this specific moment. Drooling out the mouths. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. Just straight up spawn camping. Y'all are weird.
God.
Y'all are straight up
Spawn camping
weirdos.
on the
Even
app.
though Lil Tay is an age that's legal. She's 18 now. I still believe that a
It
lot of
should
these
be-
men
they
who
should be
sub
21.
are straight up EDPs. Like, I truly believe that. Like, I just...
Yeah. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even know what to say. Am I surprised you made OnlyFans? Yes and no, but it's mainly no. It's mainly no. I'm not surprised. Freaking nowadays age, freaking generation now. I'm not surprised.
I genuinely don't care that she's the legal age now and that you can legally sub to her OnlyFans and stuff like that, and she can legally make content like this. The fact that y'all were so quick to fork over your money when she turned
quick.
18 and dropped this OnlyFans just shows me that a lot of y'all found this girl attractive when she was underage. I just find it very weird. And a lot of the people who subbed need to be locked up ASAP. Like, these people do not deserve to walk the streets freely. We as people should not be brushing shoulders against people who sub to Lil Tay's OnlyFans. They need to be locked up in the Arkham Asylum. They cannot be roaming free on these streets. Now, one thing I do see a lot online right now is a lot of people blaming Lil Tay for dropping this OnlyFans, which, like I said, I think it's very disgusting. Like, Lil Tay could have done anything once she turned 18. And she decided to go the OF route out of all things. Didn't even give life a chance. Talking about being scared of growing up. You haven't even grown up yet. And you decided to go to OF straight away. That is crazy. She could have really focused on streaming. But she decided to go this OF route. And her and her team know what they're doing. They essentially want these weirdos to look at Lil Tay sexually.
They know what they're doing.
Money. The OF and the whole corn industry is absolutely disgusting business. It's disgusting. Like, they're trying to bait in EDPs. That's the craziest part. Because at the end of that TikTok, she said, to y'all that have been pre-ordering since 2018, thank y'all, or something like that. Like, that is weird. And that's really the target audience, which is kind of crazy. But in a situation like this, I can't even really blame the woman as much as I can blame the men. Because obviously, there's a market for this. And a lot of women who do OnlyFans are just exploiting that market. I feel like we all can agree that if there weren't these weirdos out there buying OnlyFans subscriptions, OnlyFans wouldn't even be a problem. But unfortunately, there are weirdos buying in, which...
If OnlyFans wasn't a thing, it wouldn't be us freaking... Some of us, I'm not saying all us guys, but us freaking depressive, lonely, don't touch grass, never talk to a girl, never freaking hug a girl, never look at a girl. Guys, OnlyFans wouldn't be a thing at all. We wouldn't use, let's just say, our freaking check, acting like the girl gonna give you attention and the girl will let you hit. So let's just stop it, man. We are paying their bills, by the way. We are paying their bills. Some of us, man, is giving money to these only. Us guy is paying her bills. If all the men who stop paying for the OnlyFans, that would be broke around. And yeah, there's some girls who pay for OnlyFans too, but that's freaking. We don't hear about girls a lot. We mainly us men who freaking pay for the freaking OnlyFans. They wouldn't have been broke as heck if all men stopped now. We are literally paying their mortgage, their car insurance, their water bill, everything.
keeps OnlyFans afloat. And before y'all take what I said,
I can't wait till that
context, let
freaking
me just
website get
clarify.
down.
I think both sides are pretty weird, right? But for something like this to stop, men need to stop spending money on OnlyFans. If men
Yes, I
stop
agree.
spending money on OnlyFans, then OF wouldn't be as much of a problem.
Exactly.
We'd probably see less women turning to OF once
They're
turn
gonna
13.
have to
But
put the fries in the back and do a dang McDonald's application.
unfortunately, weirdos are out here buying into it, which keeps
Good
OF
example
afloat.
right there.
Meaning things like this are going to continue
This
to
is
happen.
a sad,
unfortunately.
and more and
Hate to
more
see it. But yeah, those
girls.
are just my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think.
There's more and more girls who turn 18 starting on OnlyFans. That's the crazy part. More and more girls just seeing this Lil Tay making $1 million in like 3 hours. More and more girls who not even 18 yet will love to start on OnlyFans when they turn 18. This is crazy, and this is freaking influence girls. So sadly, this is crazy. But this is a very great video right here. I was looking on YouTube too. I was like, nobody was talking about this yet. $1 million in 3 hours. Think about that, man. Like, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Man, this is, I don't even know what to say at this point anymore.